Hello, everybody. It is Thursday, August 18th. It is 11:30 a.m., which means it is time once again for our Midday Mindful Moment. I'm Reverend Jonathan Zenz, the minister here at Unity of Tucson, and this is, what do I always say? It's the opportunity. An opportunity. I love opportunities. It's an opportunity we take every single weekday to engage in some spiritual practice together and to be consistent in that practice, which is why I do it every weekday. Why? Well, when we engage our spiritual practice on a consistent and regular basis, what I believe is that our life just gets better. That consistency makes life better. So that's what we're here to do. Whether you are watching live or on the replay, I would love for you to post a comment and let me know that you are here. Who is here? Well, Darwin, I see that you and Jerry are here, and that you phonetically put out phenomenal Friday, but it's Thursday. Just in case you weren't sure, it's Thursday, but that's okay. Blessings from Darwin and Jerry. Grateful to see you both. It is a beautiful day, Sherry. Grateful to see you as well. Let's see. Ariel with a smile and a heart. Grateful to see you. Trust that all is well. Kathy, greetings from Atlanta. Yes, lovely to see you here. Jason, good day to all. Love to everyone. Sue, hi, everyone. Always delighted to see you all. What is a day? What is a day? William and Anita, good morning to you as well. So I do want to, of course, offer my daily reminder to you to say you are love, you are light, you are life, you are magnificent. And I am so grateful that you shine your light and share your magnificence with the world. Let's keep doing that, all of us. Let's keep shining our light. That's what we were put here on earth to do, to shine, to light, to shine. Sorry, Darren, I just saw I'm living in the future. That's very cute. I have to put that up. I'm living in the future. Okay. Keep shining your light. That's what I was saying. Let's all keep shining our light. That's why we are here, to shine, to shine, to shine. So today I wrote in the description field that there is no healing. There's only God to be revealed, or source to be revealed. There is no healing that ever needs to be done. Can you get behind that? And it's in many ways a rhetorical question, to just check in with yourself to see how you understand the nature of healing. You know, if we look at the roots of the New Thought philosophy, from which those branches of organizations have come forth, unity, religious science, divine science, all the New Thought philosophies that are under the umbrella that present themselves in the world. Going back to the core of them, this is a teaching about healing. It was rooted in the notion that the mind can heal the physical body. And that was what the focus was. So we were really focused on the physicality, the expression, the circumstance, and saying, the mind can fix that. And it can. But what we have discovered as we have considered New Thought over more than a century now is that perhaps the focus is not on trying to fix the thing out there. And the out there sometimes is that physical expression that is part of us. That's still an expression. That healing is actually the revealing of divine source. It is the uncovering of the God essence at the core of all that is. It is the capacity for each and every one of us to shine our light. And that is how we experience a healed experience of life. Now, last night in class, in the metaphysics class that is being beautifully taught by Susan Smith, our licensed Unity teacher here, we had a lot of discussion about the absolute and the relative. And we basically invited the class to say, how do you I want to say qualify. That's not the word I'm looking for. How do you describe the absolute? Well, the absolute is ineffable. The absolute is unchangeable. The absolute is, you could almost just say the absolute is. It's the allness. It cannot be changed. It is infinite truth. It is the spirit. And the relative, conversely, is the changeable aspect, the form, the circumstance, the things that do shift and transmute themselves into greater expressions. It is the evolution, ultimately, of the absolute into expression. So that's all jargon talk. But what I think is really important is that healing is focusing our attention in the direction of the absolute in faith, that what flows forth in the relative is aligned with that, the changeless. So we have experiences of life in the relative. We are experiencing life. Is anyone that is, present to this not experiencing life? We're all experiencing life. We're all experiencing life in a particularized way on this plane of action. I think most of us in a human incarnation, most of us, maybe not all of us. I know that Sherry, where you are, there may be a kawaii cat may be there. That's not a human incarnation, but there's still an energetic expression and experience that they're having. So anyway, I just want to acknowledge that if we are really here to do healing work, that our focus, the direction of our focus, is to the absolute, less to the relative. The relative will always take care of itself when we align ourselves with the absolute. That's basically what this whole message today boils down to. In what direction are you looking in the work that you are doing to heal yourself, your community, the world? Are you looking at the absolute? Are you looking in the direction of the absolute? Are you defining your identity based on the absolute? Or are you defining your identity based on the relative? Because I'll tell you what, defining your identity based on the absolute is a healing consciousness. That's what the great mystics and masters of the ages were all doing. We revere people like Jesus of Nazareth because that's what he was here doing, and here inviting us all to understand that's what he was teaching. We revere these people, and we are those people, provided we commit to being in that consciousness. So that's it. Let's do some affirmative prayer treatment around that. If it is safe and comfortable for you to close your eyes, I'll invite you to do so, to engage yourself in the luxury of this moment, releasing anything that has preceded this moment and letting go of any anticipations to what is going to unfold, and allowing yourself to be present right here, right now. Allowing the presence as the presence, which is the truth of our being. As I close my eyes, it allows me to turn my attention to that inner life, the inner life that faithfully flows forth from thought, belief, and feeling, and the intermingling of those things. And so as I root myself intentionally with a focus on the impression, I trust in the expression. And so I trust and know that there is only one infinite power and presence. There is only one source. There is God and nothing else. God, the absolute, God, the unchangeable, God, the magnificence, the beingness of all that is, the core from which all form, all circumstance, all relative experience flows forth. There is God and nothing else. There is God and nothing else. And this is our identity. I choose to understand this as my identity and the identity of each and every one of us. I know that as I look upon the faces of everyone whom I encounter, everything that I encounter, that I recognize and I choose to understand and recognize and know that it is all the outflow of the absolute. And the outflow being changeable, I know that as I place my focus on the good at the level of the absolute, that everything that flows forth in my life aligns with this. And so I choose in this moment to know the good, to know the love, to know the light, to know the life, to know the absolute beingness. I trust and know beyond a shadow of a doubt that all is well. And I let go of anything that contradicts this in mind. I trust that there is nothing to be healed, only more of source to be revealed. And so I shine that light. I shine the light of the greatness on demand that I am, and trust and know that it is reflected back to me. And I trust that we all do this with perfect grace, ease, and joy. I let this be with gratitude overflowing from within. I trust in this word expressed, being rooted in the energy behind the word to come into expression and flow forth as this thing called life. And so I am in full realization of the good. I let it be so. I affirm it as so, as I release, let go, trust, and know. It is, it is, it is. And I affirm it by saying, and so it is. Amen. And so it is. Always grateful to spend this time with you. I will be back tomorrow, again, right here at 11:30 on Facebook or YouTube, wherever you're watching from. Always grateful to have this opportunity to share, and do look forward to seeing you tomorrow. You can also join me Sunday morning. We have guided meditation here at Unity of Tucson at 9:30. You can be here in person, but we also put that online as a webcast. Also online or in person, you can join us for our Sunday celebration at 10 a.m. Do please continue to like, subscribe, follow, react, share the prayer. Share the prayer. Always grateful when people share this message that is empowering. I think that, let's empower the rest of the world by helping the rest of the world understand their core identity. What is your core identity? God. Plain and simple. All right. Peace and blessings to you all. I look forward to seeing you all tomorrow, and make your day magnificent. Know that you are magnificent. It's not because of anything you do. It is just who you are. Peace and blessings. Be well.